So many people have followed along and heard me talk about doing an uncomfortable journey. It was a year-long journey that started on June 18th of 2021. And my biggest regret is that I started out really strong when it came to documenting, right? I started out really strong when I started out, and then I kind of slacked off, right? It was like hard to keep track, hard to remember everything when when I wasn't doing it real time. So I decided on June 1st that I was going to start another uncomfortable journey of 100 days of I had to get 100 uncomfortable things completed within 100 days. I'm putting skin in the game. If I do not reach the 100 uncomfortable things, documenting them and talking about them on video, then I will pledge $10,000 to charities by the end of 2022. I needed skin in the game. We all need skin in the game when it comes to reaching our goals. 100%. Nobody will ever argue with me about that. Okay. So I was talking to my coach, my new coach, and on Monday, she's like, why are we starting on what's Wednesday? You're like, you talk to your audience about starting, why so wait for a Monday, even though Monday was a holiday, it was Monday. And I was like, you're right. Why am I waiting to plan this out? Why? I said, number one, that could be my first uncomfortable thing because I'm just doing it. I'm doing it scared. I'm doing it unprepared. I'm doing it without all my rules and guidelines that I like to set for myself in place. And so it just felt right. And I was like, let's do it. So uncomfortable thing number one, I chose to start it early, 2 days early before I was really ready to go. Then I was really trying to figure out this masterclass that I had going on, and I wasn't sure, am I going to charge for it? Is it going to be free? What am I going to do? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going on a limb. I'm going to make it free. I'm going to do a VIP option, and we're just going to see what happens. Like, it's uncomfortable. It's different for me. It's something I've never done. Let's just see if people want to spend more time with me and in a VIP experience and purchase that, and everybody else gets it free. 5 opt-ins in, 1 person purchases it. Okay. Got out of my comfort zone, did something different, tried something fresh, right? It worked. Out of the first 5 opt-ins, 1 of those 5 people signed up for the VIP option. Okay. You're proving to me, universe, that getting uncomfortable works, right? I know this and I've known this, but now I'm documenting and paying attention to it. Number 3, third thing that I did was I set some major boundaries with my clients and really started working on boundaries with my mindset coach and dug deeper. And whenever we get and we're doing that inner work, that's not comfortable, friends, because we have to dig deep and we have to be honest with ourselves. And how many of us know when it comes to being honest with ourselves, it is not the easiest thing to do. It's uncomfortable to dig deep and figure out why we feel the way we do. It's uncomfortable to figure out all these feelings that we have. It's uncomfortable to come face to face with our feelings and understand, well, I say things are fine, but they're not really fine, right? So third thing was working on my boundaries, having some tough calls, tough communication. And the fourth thing that I did, because I've only done 4 uncomfortable things, the fourth thing I did was basically left a Instagram account with over 10,000 followers and started a new one. Yeah, I kissed over 10,000 followers goodbye and started new. And there's a lot of strategies wrapped up in that. And I did a podcast episode that'll air tomorrow that you can hear more about that. But the main reason is that I've evolved. I've changed a lot since I opened that Instagram account. Hopefully you guys can hear me because it's going to get windy. But I've changed so much since I started that Instagram account. I've evolved. I wasn't the visibility queen when I started that Instagram account. And I was selling services and had a program called the DIY Social Media Hub. And I've evolved and changed a lot since then. And I just want to make sure, I don't want to go ask everybody, say, hey, unfollow me if this isn't aligned with you anymore. I just want to make it easier for everybody. If you want to continue follow me, here I am at It's Chrissy Connor on Instagram now, right? Super easy. Follow me here if you're still aligned. If you're not, it's okay. I'm not mad about it. I'm not going through there trying to see who followed and who didn't and checking your name, and checking it twice kind of thing. That's not my jam. I don't have time for that. We are not for everyone, and everyone is not for us. If that's one thing that I've learned over the past probably year, it's been a blessing. So 4 things in 3 days that have been super uncomfortable. And there is a whole list of more to come. Some of them are business related. Some of them are fun. Like, they're not going to be fun. They're going to be super, super hard for me to do, but they're going to be fun when I tell about them. I'm currently reading the book Rejection Proof. And that is a really good book because he goes on a rejection journey, and just like learning so much about that and the things that we can do has been really interesting too. So I just want to keep you guys informed. This time, 100 uncomfortable things. There is a book coming from this. We start the Changing Lives in July on July 1st. And if any one of you watching go through every single day of the uncomfortableness, you do something uncomfortable every single day for 31 days, you, my friend, get an opportunity to write an excerpt in my book. So that means you can be an author too, because you can be listed inside of my book, which is going to be really cool, right? So I'm so excited to share my audience and what they go through and what they get out of an uncomfortable journey, what's happened to me out of my uncomfortable journey, having some huge skin in the game, $10,000, and that does not include the $10,000 we're trying to raise together in the month of July for NC4K. So many crazy things coming. It's just June 1st. I have 30 days to get you guys excited about getting uncomfortable and showing you how it's working for me and what I'm going through this whole process. I'm doing a lot of video recording before and after, so there's going to be a lot of behind the scenes that shows up in the next coming days and months that you're going to see. But I am in this for the uncomfortable growth. Sure. Could my revenue change? Absolutely. Could more people join my programs? Absolutely. But the main goal here is the growth that I'm going to experience. And that, my friends, is priceless. Nobody can take that growth away from me. Programs can die out. People can leave your programs. People can stop being your clients. People can unfollow you and unsubscribe. But the growth I receive during this 100 uncomfortable things, no one can take away from me. It is my growth. It is my path. It is my challenge. It is my decision to choose to play big every single opportunity I get to get through this 100 things even faster. So if you want to play big with me and you want to do this in July, let me know. If you want to start now, start now. But I encourage you to do and choose uncomfortable things every chance you get, because you will not regret it. It has blessed my life so much over the last year. And so I want to make it more public and make it a bigger deal and talk about it more, because I think we don't talk about these things. I say I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm not really sharing with you what I'm doing. And so I'm going to change that during this 100 days or less, however long it takes me. So thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions or you want to join Changing Lives in July, make sure you reach out to me and I'll get you that link.